Hey guys, it's Shanus here. Today I have a special video for you guys. It's a guide that tells you how you can rank up fast in Team Fortress 2 Casual. I know there's a lot of other videos telling you how you can rank up fast, but as you may see I have over 1,500 games in Casual. So I know how you can rank up fast. Only at my 850 game I was ranked 150. In this video I'll be telling you and showing you how you can rank up fast. And I'll show you some tips and tricks that may improve your gaming experience and help you in some tricky situation. As many as you know, you get 1 point each time you Uber. In the setup time, your Uber rate is increased. What you can do with this is Ubering as much as possible before the game starts. If you are fast enough, you can repeat this until you get a lot of points, and even before the game have started, you end up with 4 to 6 points. It may not seem like that much, but if you think about it, you get XP just from standing around in spawn.
Alright, let's go.
Now, this step works best if you have a medic to Uber you. I will talk about other methods you can use if you're playing solo later. This will maximize your opportunities to get more points. What you need to do for this step to work is quite simple. You just need to hold down the W plus M1 button. But be aware, this method can cause a lot of hate in the chat. As you can see here, the Flug is quite overpowered. It can melt down a whole entire team in one single go. What you need to make this loadout work is the Flug, the Scorch Shot and the Homewrecker. The Scorch is useful because it helps you fill up the Flug charge. Simply just spam as much as you can when the Flug are ready to wait to use it. When you're near their spawn or in fight areas, that's the best time to use it. You can also use it as an escape mechanism. In that way you can use it to get more times for your teammates to come and help you, or you can get yourself the crits you need to finish off the kill. The Homewrecker is useful because you can use it to help your fellow engineer teammates. Let's say for example, you go into a dispenser to heal or get ammo. Suddenly a spy comes in. You can either chase down the spy or help your engineer teammates by removing the sappers. You also get points for removing sappers as a pyro. Some useful tips and tricks. At the first stage of Dust Bowl, it's usually hard to push in at the first point. What you can do is jump up on top here, where I'm jumping right now. And what you can do with this is you can get on top of the enemy first point. It's usually filled with sentries all over the place, and it's really helpful because it's easier to take down enemy sentries from this area. This next trick I'm going to show you is quite useful. Usually you can jump over here, but it may be quite difficult for new players. So what you can do is for all the fast moving classes like Scout, Pyro and Medic, you can just jump over here, and it's really nice. It's a really nice flanking route. For instance, there are always people in here from the enemy team, and you can simply just come behind them and get free Uber.
There we go. There you have some tricks you can use in your team.
Now for the next tip or trick. You can see if you taunt right there, you can see through the mountain. And what this does is that you can get a clear overview of how the battlefield will be. As per usual, there used to be sentries on top of the right house, as you saw there, but now they're on the battlefield more in the middle. And usually players like to go up this way. As you can see here, that's not a good idea, because a pyro can just airburst air blast you back, so you can't really do anything, as you can see here. But if you choose this way instead, you can get much more damage done. As you see here, there's not enough room for a pyro to air blast you. It's easier to take down sentries and other classes.
Now, this next step is quite useful. It's really easy for you to just get away from a bad situation just by jumping up here. It may be a bit tricky for if you haven't done it before, but as you can see, it's really easy when you first get the hang of it. It's just jumping up and crouching and you're up here. And it's easier to get ammo and health, and you can just get to the point.
This tip is really useful. As you can see here, you can ignite your team, your enemies, before the round even started. All you have to do is just crouch and use this launch shot. Just fire at the gate if someone is near enough. As you can see here, my oomph meter is going up, the charge for the Flug, and as you can see here, I have Flug ready before the round starts. This is really useful because you can just Uber in and use your crits. As you can see here, I got a lot of kills just by doing that. I wiped out the whole entire team in one single go.
For the final tip of today's video, I'll be showing you a great medic spot. For instance, there's always a lot of combating back and forth from this area. And a really nice flanking or nice spot you can go to is up here. Usually a lot of pyros or spy are running down for under here, and it's easy for them to kill you. But when you stand up there, there's not they're gonna have a hard time to get up, and it's hard to kill you. And usually people, when they're in this area, they're usually not looking up right here. As you can see here, they are more focused on the actual players down here. And if they see someone up here, they're gonna be like, what? So it's a really good spot to be in to heal your teammates and, for instance, use your crits to just push them back even more farther back.
Control point is being captured.
Well, that was it for today's video. I hope you learned something, and I hope something of the tips I gave you can be useful for the future. As you can see here, I got a lot of points, almost 300. That's it, folks. Take care. Subscribe to me and give a like. It will be appreciated. Thanks.